The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. Next up, at UFC Vegas 60, we have Trevin Giles taking on Luis Cosce. Trevin Giles is 14-4 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, riding a 2-fight skid. Luis Cosce is 7-1 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, coming off the first loss of his career. Trevin Giles is a very athletic grappler with a solid jab. He's pretty light on his feet, and he does a nice job working in and out of range. He'll throw a combination and then step back out of range and reset. Regardless of what the stats say, though, his wrestling offense is not very good, but he does have solid takedown defense at 75%. He sets a nice pace, and he pumps his jab really well. Luis Cosce is a danger striker with real power in his hands. He has a bully pressure style with heavy punches and solid work on top if he ends up there. He's not the most technical striker, but he does make up for it with power and pressure. And he's coming off that loss to Sasha Palatnikov, where he was dominating that fight, and he was seconds away from a stoppage win before he literally blew his load and then didn't get it. So that's what happens when you chase a stoppage.
That.
You don't have the
time. I hate when that happens. You think something's going to happen, and then the load goes.
Trevin Giles being a minus 200 favorite is, we mentioned a few times today, that's just way more wide than I think it should be. I mentioned
wide.
Way more wide. I mentioned Trevin's takedowns aren't great, but they should still be good enough in this matchup. Luis is probably going to be the better, more powerful striker, but Trevin is just so athletic. He does a great job pumping that jab, and he should be able to get it to the ground. And on the ground, I think there's a pretty wide advantage for him. So Trevin's going to be the pick. I hate these odds. These are far, far too wide. But this may be an inside the distance decision, no action bet for Luis Cosce. What are the odds on that, Jake?
Oh my God! Here we go. Let me scroll through here. Inside the distance decision, no action for Cosce plus 170.
Oh, well.
I don't know if I love that. I don't know.
You think he gets finished?
I think it's a finish or get finished type of fight. I mean, does not go the distance is minus 325, and Trevin Giles is a 2-1 favorite, so they think that Trevin Giles is probably going to get a finish or get finished.
Sure.
So I would be careful with that, but I understand because Cosce, I think, is definitely the more dangerous fighter in this matchup. And Trevin Giles, former lock in the week, pretty good boxer, got a very snappy jab, but this guy... I mean, he's a pretty good boxer, but I think at one point said that he was the best boxer in the UFC, which, let's relax. Everyone knows that Adrian Yanez, best boxer in the UFC, followed by Ryan Hall, easy number 2, best boxer in the UFC, then Max Holloway, number 3 as far as the best boxers goes. But listen, he is a pretty good boxer, but when he boxes and he's able to flow in his range, it is when he has space and he can kind of go at his own pace. When he's kind of leading the dance and he can go in and out and snap that jab and bounce in and out, working a takedown or two, that's when he is at his best. When he is pressured and the pace is put on him, that is when he starts to welt and starts to fold. He was a 185er. Now he's back at 170, which I think is going to suit him better. He lost his last fight, but I think he is going to be better at 170 because he's not going to have the big wrestlers. I mean, we fought, what was it, the Rodolfo? Was that the one that he won, but he didn't win? Lock of the week. It was a weird situation.
That was the boy
Rodolfo?
who took... who took JP Bays' wife there. It was Delize.
Oh, Delize. By the way, she did post on her Instagram story. She was at a table and showed his name, Roman Delize. She made the pan like, hey, I'm sitting at Roman Delize's table. I was like, oh, shit. And that dude is the scariest dude. I mean, he talks like this. I'm Roman Delize. It's like, hey, I get it, man. I get it. How you doing, Cheyenne? Yeah, Trevin Giles, he is not going to like the first round of this matchup. I mean, Cosce is going to come in, get in his face, try to get that finish, maybe work on a takedown, but he is going to be all over Trevin Giles' face. Sorry, he's gonna be all over him in this matchup. But if Trevin Giles is able to survive the first round, we've seen Cosce time and time again. He is a first round or bust type of guy, and if he has not fixed his cardio issues, he hasn't fought in a while. If he has not fixed his cardio issues, Trevin Giles, if he's able to survive that first round, I think he takes over, wins rounds 2 and rounds 3, and maybe even finds a finish because Cosce is so tired. So this is a weird matchup. I can't even remember who I picked in this. I think I picked Cosce because I think he's able to get that first round finish. But if he's not, it's big issues. So this might be a live bet situation. This might be a situation where Cosce looks like he's dominating the first round, and all of a sudden the odds flip to Trevin plus 100 after the first round. But we've seen Cosce have those cardio issues, so then you might want to bet Trevin Giles in those situations. Even if he's getting the shit beat out of him in the first round, he will be there in the second and third round where Cosce might not be. So I think I'm taking Cosce. I got to check my picks. I think it's Cosce, though.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned I hate these odds. I like Trevin Giles. I hate these odds, so therefore I hate the DraftKings pricing. $9,100? That's so much money. If he definitely was going to wrestle, for sure. But he doesn't always wrestle.
He's not a wrestler. He's not a wrestler.
Yeah, but he works in takedowns in every single fight.
He's not a wrestler. He wants to dance around, throw his jab out there. I think he does it if he needs to, but he'd rather just kind of be that guy that just kind of throws strikes.
Sure. Yeah, so I don't think we really like the DraftKings pricing here. Well, do you like Cosce at 71 or probably not?
It's probably two boom or bust for me, and I definitely hate that $9,100 for Trevin Giles because I think he definitely is in trouble in the first 2 or 3 minutes of this fight.
Sure. Well, guys, don't forget to become a premium member. I say it all the time, and I'm sure it's annoying, but it's worked for almost 1,000 of you so far, and every single one of you are getting incredible value. All of our picks, all of our bets the second we place them. DraftKings ownership projections, a DraftKings optimizer. Those two things alone, other people are charging $10 each. There's people out there charging $10 just for the ownership, $10 for an optimizer. Then it's like a $15 upsell for their bet. It's ridiculous what these other people are doing, and that's not us.
Absolute greedy bitches.
It's true, though. We are the Costco of MMA. We're giving you incredible quality with incredible value at an incredible price, and we're not going to touch it. We're the $1.50 and Pepsi deal at Costco.
I was going to say we got some hot dogs.
They literally, you don't like Costco, but
Wieners.
Costco literally loses money on those, and they said they will never raise that price. You will always be able to get that giant hot dog and a Coke for $1.50. That's exactly what we're doing here.
Is it really that big? I've never had it, but
it's huge. It's great. It's great.
How big is it, Angelo?
We want picks.
Show me with your fingers.
WeWantPicks.com.
Tell me when to stop.
Click.
Tell me when to stop.
Become a member. Stop. And then curve it.